Oh, good morning, world of YouTube. So first and foremost, for anybody who's going to be watching this video that works at YouTube, hi, good morning. We are not making ammunition here. I mean, I am making ammo currently, not on camera, but I am not showing people how to make ammo. I'm showing them how to life hack a certain issue regarding ammunition. So please don't take my video down or age restrict it. Not that it's going to be monetized anyways, because I'm not that cool. But anyways, now that that's out of the way, to the reloader, to the discerning reloader. Yes, we all have the proper tools. Yes, we've been doing it a long time, but not everybody is in the same boat, and that's who this video is for. The new guy, the guy that's got one or two cool tools. So we're on my basic hand loading bench today. So my normal hand loading bench, yep, my single stage, my case prep, my basic belt sander, and look, if you don't have an auto powder trickler, it's okay, but get one. Just get one. They're not that much, like $199, $200 for the light version of the RCBS Charge Master. They're pretty good. Just remember, double and triple your, always have a backup scale. Always have a backup scale. Never get rid of it. And if you're really fancy, like out in my garage, we can break out the triple beam balance and the bigger presses. But now back onto this crap. Ooh, coffee. All right. So you're into reloading, you're hand loading, you're new to this stuff, and you got a primer that won't go in. So this is a piece of Fiocchi NATO brass triple G plus, which means it's a I believe this was a Lake City case at one point in its life. 5.56. So while we're on 5.56, look, I'm not going to be a dick. I'm a gunsmith. I've been shooting guns since I've been 5. I've been dealing with ARs for the last 15, 16 years. I'm telling you right now, if you have a 5.56 NATO barrel, do not shoot 223 out of it. And if you are hand loading, do not hand load your 5.56 NATO to 223 pressures, because you'll get stuck casings. If you got 223, 5.56 NATO is just fine. If you want to be able to do all of it, look, the best middle-of-the-road compromise barrel you can get is a 16 to 20 inch 1-in-8 twist 223 wild. If you want to fight me on it, comment sections are below, go ahead. But I'm just trying to help everybody out, make their life a little easier. Anyways, back onto the casing thing. So this case will not take a primer. This case has already been chamfered. It is another NATO case. This one's a Lake City. Yeah. I'm not going to say where this one came from, but we're just going to say it didn't come from a civilian range. And then this one is a civilian case. This one is a piece of, actually, Wolf Gold, back when we could get that here in the U.S. So what we're going to do is we're going to reload the Wolf Gold 223 case first. Don't shit on Wolf Gold. I know people are like, well, when you shoot 2-gun and you're shooting 4 times a month, twice in match and 3 times or twice in practice, your ammo sponsor's giving you 50 to 70% off your ammo. You take what they give you. And oddly enough, I never did have bad accuracy out of Wolf Gold ammo, but the brass is actually really good for reloading. This one is on its, I think, 2nd reloading. So 3rd time it will be fired. And you can see about 5 to 6 times using Wolf Gold brass for those who care. If not, whatever. So, standard, we're going to show you how it's supposed to go. You put your primer in, you seat down, and your die. That noise you just heard, noise you just heard, that's what you want to hear. And now we're looking, we're seated, we're flush, everything is good to go. Now, this has been a prepped NATO case. Like I said, this is that piece of Lake City 5.56. Same thing, standard primer. I think we're running, what are we running? We're running BR4s today, bench rest 4 CCI primers, small rifle. Same thing. Did you hear how there was no, when the primer seat Same result though. It's in there tight. You can feel the resistance. It's below flush, which is what you want. You want that little bit of recess on there. Now, for the new guy. This one's not new. Well, it is new. It's once fired. Fiocchi NATO brass. Came out of one of my guns. So, I'm going to show you. This is the conundrum you find yourself in, right? Well, why won't it see? Well, new guy, you got to crimp. This brass is crimped. You get the 4 and 5.56, it'll be a quad or a triple flat crimp around the edge of the primer. It's a bitch to get out, but I'm going to show you how to clean it up. So after you got your primer out, we're going to come over here. Everybody should have one of these tools, a version of a pocket carbon scraper tool, and if you got a pretty comprehensive set or you went the extra step and got a pocket recessing tool. So this is going to scrape carbon away from the edges. This is your case mouth trimmer tool. Everybody should have one of those. It should come with anything. It's a basic reloading set. And that one's to help recess your primer pocket tools. That's for guys that are getting into real long range shit or chasing stupid accuracy and you have to make every single portion of every single case identical. That's F-class crap. That's where I learned how to reload like a professional. So, this crimp right here. I know it's hard to see. But that NATO case that I had before, the one that seated the primer, had this same crimp on it. It's a circular crimp. You can see it around the edge. How do you get rid of that if you do not have a pocket swaging tool? I'm going to show you. Turn your station on, or get your hand reaming tool, your neck chamfering tool, this one right here. What you're going to do is you're going to get it spinning in some manner. I would say use a drill if you don't have a case station prep, or if you have a station prep, use that. What we're going to do is we're going to take the center of this, put it roughly on the flame hole, and we're going to go around this case one time with medium firm pressure. And what we're going to do is we want to take this chamfer down. That's right here. God, just focus. This chamfer and crimp. We want to chamfer that crimp down. Pretty wide angle. We're not looking to do anything crazy. So now, this is where we're at. There you go. You can see it now. You can see that there's a chamfer there. We're going to scrape any carbon that we got out and any loose shavings out. Blow your case off. So now we're really clean. And then, because I know that this Fiocchi brass will seat bench rest and match grade primers a bit proud, we're just going to 1, 2, 3 and twist. Should have twisted when I said 3. But we're going to cut that primer pocket out. Oh, probably 100th or 1,000th of an inch down. And there you go. I know it's hard to see, but I'm trying to. And that is 100% processed NATO brass right there. And just so everybody can see I am not blowing smoke, we are going to show it up one more time. There's our primer. Insert our brass. Push down. And we are seated. Nice and a little bit less than flush, but that is Fiocchi Triple G 5.56 NATO. That's how you do it without having a primer pocket chamfer tool. Hope that helps somebody. Little life hack that only took 10 minutes to learn. It took me 20-something years to learn it. So, y'all have a good one.